Hi everyone, I'm Kelsey and welcome back to my channel, Connecting with Spirit. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an angelic energy healing for trauma of any kind, for feeling traumatized, for feeling like a victim or overwhelmed, and also for inner child healing. So if any one of those applies to you, this healing is for you. So what I usually do to start off with is I'll call in the healing teams of light, set up a little bit of a sacred container around you. There will be an opportunity for you to set an intention. I'll set mine as well. Usually there's a grounding, a violet flame cleanse, and doing some protection with Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. But it all just depends, because I just go with the flow and follow my intuition and what my guides usually direct me to do. And then we'll go into the kind of main portion of the healing. I don't know what's going to happen for this. I just, like I said, I'll go with the flow and channel whatever energy is coming through for this, and then I usually shut everything down. So yeah, I think that's about everything. So if that sounds like something you would like to receive, please do give your permission for the healing in whatever way feels comfortable for you. Thank you very much. And I'm going to ask my healing team of light to connect me in to your energy fields, to connect me into all those souls who have given their permission for this healing, watching now and in the future. Thank you. I'm going to call in all of your healing teams of light, calling in all of your healing teams of light, calling in all of your healing teams of light, and I'm going to ask that they activate a sacred container, a safe space around you now, and that they anchor it into your energy field to support you, and that you are energetically prepared to receive the healing frequencies that will come through for this healing session today. So we're going to start off with some protection. Going to call in Archangel Michael, calling in Archangel Michael, calling in Archangel Michael. And I'm just going to ask Michael to activate your armor of God. Please. Ooh. Interesting light happening now. So this is your opportunity just to tune in to yourself, your own body, and to Michael's energy, to see what you can sense, feel, see, hear, taste. I was going to say touch, but I already said feel. And because it does feel like a full body suit of armor that goes around you. I'm talking like medieval type armor, chainmail, complete with the helmet and the visor. The full shebang is what Michael is going to activate around each and every one of you now. And this is just for protection. There's some silver armors of God, and there's also some gold. It just depends. I usually find the silver is for divine feminine energy and the gold is for divine masculine. So Michael is just suiting you and booting you with this full armor. Gonna ask him to anchor that in to your energy field as well. Just throwing down the visor. So that you're fully protected. And armored up. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm also hearing he wants to activate Inanna, the Inanna, around each and every one of you. And this is kind of like being fully surrounded by archangels, literally. So we're going to do that now. It's heavy level angelic protection. I usually do this in all of my videos. So I'm going to ask Michael to activate your own unique Inanna now, please, around you, and to anchor all those energies in. So your one will be unique to you, but because this is a general reading, I'm not going to go into what energies are going to be placed around you, because it will be unique and different for everyone. But in general, so an archangel will be placed in front of you, one behind you, one to your left, one to your right, and then 4 other archangels are going to go in between those 4. Archangel Michael is going to overlight you, and I'm hearing Archangel Metatron is below. Again with the light show. This always happens in my videos. There's always some light phenomenon, which I absolutely love because it is a sign from spirit. Thank you. And again, just taking an opportunity to tune in to yourself, to your body, to the energies of the Inanna. You might even get a sense or an intuitive hit of who it is, what archangels are being placed around you. Sometimes there is ascended master energy or galactic energy as well that goes in. It just depends on you and your who's on your team in your Inanna and your own energy. But just tuning in, some of you might be aware of colors, different sensations and feelings, temperature changes. Some of you might already be asleep. And others of you mightn't feel anything at all, and that is totally, totally fine, wherever it is that you're at. I will hold space for it. I'm just giving Michael another minute or 2 to fully activate that Inanna for you. He's also saying if you'd like to program it with for anything specific. So usually you can ask to program it for protection, whatever sort of protection you would like. If you want to put in the evil eye in there, if you want to put in particular crystals, if you want protection against psychic attack, or if you want to put in a different intention, it's totally up to you. So either saying that intention out to what you want to program the Inanna with, or just saying it in your mind, and Michael is going to receive that and program your Inanna with that now. I'm hearing it's basically like asking the archangels to do your bidding. So give them a list. Thank you very much, Michael. So that Inanna is now in place. And I'm going to take you through your grounding now. And then I think we're going to set intentions. Yep. So I'm going to call down source light, source energy, which is usually a bright white light. It's kind of like this light coming in now. So if you'd like to visualize that, coming into your crown chakra. And of course I forgot to say, like I usually do, to get comfortable, either to sit up or lie down when you're watching this with your eyes open or closed. It's totally up to you. As this bright white light now from source comes into your crown chakra, and it's just going to clear and cleanse and remove any stuck or stagnant energy or emotions. Hearing trepidation, disassociation, disconnection. Just clearing and transmuting those energies for you now, as the bright white light continues to spiral down into your third eye chakra, brightening and illuminating your psychic senses, removing and clearing any blockages to opening your third eye and your psychic abilities and your intuition, removing any stuck or stagnant energy or emotions, trauma, anything that you saw that you didn't want to see. Any feelings of feeling in danger, they're just going to be cleared, cleansed, completely removed and transmuted now. As this bright white light continues down into your throat chakra, clearing and cleansing and removing any blockages to you speaking your truth, to you being fully and completely in your power. Any stuck or stagnant energy and emotions such as distrust, embarrassment, humiliation, betrayal, crying, grief, sorrow, loss, betrayal of trust specifically. As this bright white light continues to spiral down into your heart chakra, just clearing and cleansing your heart, brightening and illuminating the pathway to your heart. I'm seeing it shoot out of your heart, so there's some holes in your heart. I'm going to ask that they are repaired and healed. Feeling for a lot of you that your heart is traumatized. So I'm going to ask the angels to bring in some healing energy for your traumatized heart. I'm seeing like it's being wrapped around, it's like a pink blanket with a bow. And they're just wrapping your heart with tender loving care and just healing and repairing any holes in your heart. And clearing and cleansing, completely removing and transmuting any heartbreak, heartache, trauma, betrayal, distrust, like being stabbed in the heart, sorrow, grief, hurt, anger, and like fury, righteous indignation, dishonor. Disbelief, disillusionment, as this bright white light continues down into across your shoulders, I'm just going to ask the angels to clear, cleanse, completely remove and transmute any burdens that have been placed on your shoulders, any like secrets that you felt like you needed to keep, any responsibilities or feeling like it was your fault that you did something wrong, anything where you place the blame on your shoulders, any sort of scapegoat energy, any sort of projections that were projected onto you that were not you, where you were made to take the fall when it wasn't your fault. Just asking for that energy to be cleared, cleansed, completely removed and transmuted now, as the bright white light continues to spiral down your shoulders into your arms, your hands, and out your fingertips and your palm chakras. It's just going to like shoot out your fingertips. So there's some activations happening in some of your palms, in some people's palms, should I say, which means that it's like healing gifts being activated, healing hands. might be an energy healer. You might heal through physical touch, massage therapists, these sorts of things. I'm just hearing pathways being illuminated. What does that mean, Spirit? Oh, your own path, your soul's path, your journey. If that is for you, so like those gifts are being activated, and that's your path as a healer, as a massage therapist, whatever it might be. You'll get more clarity on what this is. That's what they mean by pathways being illuminated. I get it now. Thank you. And some energy of understanding coming in. If there's something that you need to understand or get clarity around, that energy is coming in also. As this bright white light continues to spiral from your heart down into your solar plexus chakra, and it's just going to brighten, illuminate. It's like stoking the fires of your power, your personal power, and clearing and cleansing, removing, transmuting any non-beneficial energies, stuck or stagnant energy or emotions, such as feeling controlled, feeling out of control, overwhelmed, powerless, helplessness, unworthy, worthless, unvalued or undervalued, underappreciated or taken advantage of, exploited. Anywhere where people make decisions for you that weren't, that didn't have your best interests at heart. It wasn't what was necessarily best for you, so they abused their power over you. As this bright white light continues to spiral down into your sacral chakra, and I'm hearing like a sexual awakening will happen for some of you, stepping into that divine power is a path for some of you. As this bright white light cleanses, clears, transmutes any non-beneficial energy and stuck or stagnant energy or emotions such as distrust, dis-ease, panic, anxiety, trepidation, fear, terror, horror, revulsion, repulsed, loneliness, abandonment, abuse and sexual trauma, issues around consent, not giving consent, someone else again abusing their power over you, taking from you what was not theirs to take. I'm just going to ask that if things were taken, that they be returned to you, that energy be returned to you, cleansed and purified, that your powers return to you, your ability to choose for yourself is returned to you. Any sort of loss and grief around that as well, sadness and sorrow as well, betrayal of trust, and anger, fury, righteous indignation, hatred, bitterness, resentment, unforgiveness. Just asking for all of that to be cleared, cleansed, completely removed and transmuted now, please. Thank you. As this bright white light continues to spiral down into your root chakra, it's bringing in the energy of stability, safety, like putting roots down, solid foundations. I'm just going to ask that any non-beneficial energy, stuck or stagnant energy or emotions be cleared from here. Feeling unsafe, feeling insecure, inadequate, like distrust, fear, horror, trepidation, terror, anything to do with not having a solid foundation, not feeling secure within yourself or like financially secure. Energies like that, unstable, instability. Just asking that the root chakra be repaired as well. Maybe your foundations have been rocked, because I'm just seeing like cracks. Just going to ask the angels to repair and heal those foundations, to bring in the energy of like solid foundations. So some of you, your foundations might have been just like ripped up. It's like blown up because of whatever happened, that you had completely had to pick up the pieces and try and rebuild. I'm just hearing like this caused damage to your psyche almost, because it was so traumatic, because it shook you at your very foundation. And just asking the angels to bring in whatever energies you might need for that now, please. To get you back up on your feet, so that you can rebuild. Excuse me, some clearing happening from a solid position, a solid base, so that you can begin to retrust yourself first and take the steps that you need to move forward, rebuilding in whatever way, shape or form that looks like for you. I'm just going to call in any supportive energies that you need for this, to help and assist you with this, and to just heal and clear any trauma. Those kind of like tower moments is what I'm feeling it's like. For those of you who use tarot, it's kind of like a shock to the system. Out of the blue, it could have been. You didn't see it coming. And you were just rocked, rattled. You had the carpet pulled out from under you and you just kind of fell. Or left like flailing, is kind of the feeling I'm getting. And then you came back to earth with a bang. Angels doing a lot of work around this for you. Now I'm holding space for you also, as this is a really difficult energy. Really overwhelming, really traumatic. And I am so sorry that this has happened to you. I'm so sorry that you had to go through this. It shouldn't have happened. You deserve better. It wasn't your fault. And I know you feel like they've gotten away with it, but they haven't. And there will be divine justice. There's feelings of injustice around this as well. And if that's not enough for you to ask your team, your angels, for justice, to see it, or if you want to be more specific, if there's a specific outcome that you want, to say that to them as well. Because the angels will receive those prayers from you. And I'm also hearing they're doing their best to soothe you. But they can't intervene or interfere with you, your energy field, or your life unless you ask them to. Unless you ask them for help. So whatever it is that you need to ask them, to say it out loud, say it in your mind, say a prayer. Whatever way feels best for you. As this energy continues to spiral down into your knee chakras, clearing, cleansing, illuminating, repairing and healing any energies of injustice, any sort of like power imbalances, feelings of inferiority, bending the knee, inadequacy. Like someone holding power over you, acquiescing to authority. And people like lording their energy over you type thing is what I'm feeling. Also feelings of entrapment, uncertainty, carelessness, forgetfulness as well. And they're just being cleared and transmuted as this bright white light continues down into your feet chakras and clears and cleanses and completely removes any stuck energy, including feelings of feeling stuck, being unable to move forward, like entrapment. I'm also seeing like almost like quicksand, that you're just being sucked down. That other blockages in your path that have been put there by other people, I'm going to ask the angels to remove them, transmute them to love. There's also like an anchor and hooks as well. If that's the case, I'm going to ask the angels to dissolve those, to transmute them with the violet flame. So you're completely free of any anchors weighing you down and any hooks in your energy field around your feet, your root chakra. I'm just going to ask them to heal and repair that area as well, your root chakra and your energy field, your auric fields, particularly when the hooks have been pulled out. Almost feeling restrained, suffocated as well, like you can't breathe. I got that breathlessness feeling when I started this video. Like an oppression energy, where you feel like you can't be yourself, you can't speak your truth, You're walking on eggshells. And you have to put all of your energy into avoiding or pretending to be someone that you're not. And it's really draining and exhausting when you just like want to break free from this and be free to be who you are, and for that to be okay and accepted, because you might be surrounded by people who do not accept that, who do not want you to be you, who backstab and betray you at any turn and try and keep you down. They won't succeed is what I'm hearing. You are built of stronger stuff, and that you have a fire and a bright light inside you that will never go out. Fiery determination is what I'm hearing. Like the angels are stoking that fire within you. It's like an encouragement. They're like, yes, yes. You're here for a specific mission. You might know what that is yet, but you just have that fire inside you that makes you keep going. And the angels are fully supporting you with this, stoking those fires, that flame. Something to do with like it being a sacred flame, a sacred duty. I'm hearing Melchizedek for some of you. I don't know if you are part of his order, something like that. There's an initiation happening for some of you also, to do with this fire, this flame. Galactic energy is also coming in too, as I'm feeling really cold. And we're still on the right white light as it moves down into your Earth Star chakra. And your Earth Star chakra is going to be brightened, illuminated, cleared and cleansed of any stuck or stagnant energy, particularly around worth, self-worth issues, worthlessness, unworthy, things to do with money, financial stability or instability. Anything to do with like solid foundations, being fully present in your physical body as well if you are ungrounded or disassociated. Anything to do with like manifesting or abundance, or not being able to manifest physical things. Just asking the angels to clear and cleanse any blockages around that for you, to open up that path for you to abundance, to reconnect you to your abundant self. Your prosperous self, to reconnect you to the energy of stability, safety and security as well, and supportive energy coming into your Earth Star chakra there. All again with that building solid foundations. Angels are bringing in lots of energy for that as well, in conjunction with the source light. As this bright white light continues down through the different levels and layers of Earth. And I'm just going to ask that you are plugged in to the heart of Mother Earth Gaia, separately and independently from everybody. Thank you. I'm going to ask or call in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia, calling in Mother Earth Gaia. And I'm going to ask that Gaia grounds, earths and anchors you, your physical body and your energetic bodies to her now. So you might see or sense a particular energy. I'm seeing green light for this, like emerald. Could be the emerald ray as well coming in from Gaia. As that green energy comes up, if you like to visualize it, wraps itself around that, I'm hearing gold and silver, that white grounding cord as it comes up into your Earth Star chakra, bringing in the energy of grounding, anchoring, support, stability, and just clearing anything else that might be in your Earth Star chakra that's not for your highest or greatest good. I'm feeling energies of neglect, feeling unsupported emotionally, physically, mentally, psychologically. Just going to ask Gaia to clear that energy as well. I'm hearing psychological abuse, I'm hearing physical abuse, sexual abuse, emotional abuse, like verbal abuse. I'm going to ask for Gaia to clear that energy as well, transmute it. Any energy of feeling like a victim and shame, just going to ask Gaia to clear and transmute that as well. As the emerald green ray I'm hearing spirals up into your feet, your shins, your calves, your knees, into your thighs and your root. And it grounds and anchors you in, supports you. I'm seeing a butterfly. So that usually for me is like a symbol of transformation. But I often get messages from spirit or from the universe through animal omens. So if the butterfly resonates with you, oh, there's also a fly that's just landed. If you can see that, that will also be a message for some of you. Fly and butterfly to just look up the spiritual meaning of those animals. Have a read of whatever's written there and take what resonates with you as your message. That's coming in strongly, that energy. The fly's still there. As Gaia's energy continues to climb up your abdomen and into your chest, I just see it weaving like pathways around your heart, your heart chakra. Excuse me, there's some clearing happening there as well, some other energy. For some of you, it's like a cage around your heart. I'm just going to ask that the emerald ray dissolves it. Ooh. To set your heart free. I'm also hearing that some of you might be in need of soul retrieval. So sometimes during a traumatic event, some parts of your soul can be taken, is what I'm hearing. Collected like trophies almost is what I'm hearing. And that's, ooh, there's more flies. And that is, it's your soul, it's not something for them to take. So I'm just gonna ask if it can happen now for those parts of your soul to be retrieved and returned to you. If it doesn't happen now, I'm hearing like there will be different events and circumstances that you'll find yourself in, maybe like a healing circle, a shamanic retreat, in an energy healing session, something like that, in which this soul retrieval will happen, because there's something that you need to learn. There's some piece of information there for you when you either get your soul back or before you get your soul back. There's something there for you that will be revealed in due time. So I'm just seeing a load of bows. with the emerald ray. So to look up the emerald ray as well, and to look up the symbolism of a bow, particularly a pink one, and orange and yellow I'm hearing as well. So whichever one resonates for you. And I am like shaking, physically shaking. So some of you might have a lot of cortisol stuck in your body, adrenaline, like PTSD type stuff, because your nervous system has been on high alert. You've gone into a fight or flight response, which can be a freeze one, a fawn one, or flight. I'm just gonna ask the angels and the emerald green ray soothe your nervous system to neutralize and transmute to zero any excess cortisol, adrenaline, noradrenaline, hormones like that, to completely dissolve them to zero, to reset your nervous system to its original divine blueprint so that it's back in balance with peace, to balance and harmonize your adrenal glands, just seeing them. The kidneys also might be issues for some of you. Just bringing in some healing energy for that, to balance and harmonize your nervous system, your hormones, the kidneys, your adrenal glands. Thyroid issues also for some of you, asking for that to be balanced and harmonized with some healing energies coming in too, to support the healing there. I'm hearing candida might be an issue. An overgrowth of yeast, I'm just asking for that to be balanced and harmonized, and for you to get to the root of it if that's what you're looking to do. Some healing energies to be brought in for some of you, or for all of you, I mean. But I mean, if this is resonating with you, if this is a particular issue that you are facing, feelings of feeling not good enough, I'm just going to ask for them to be cleared and cleansed and transmuted. It's particularly around the heart. Any sort of breathing difficulties like asthma, asking for that to be balanced and harmonized, and healing energies to be brought in for that as well. And like shoulder tension, if you're holding yourself in that sort of locked position, because you're so terrified, you're locked in terror, particularly down the neck, shoulders, back, and at the very base where your spine meets your skull, that sort of area. Just asking for that to be balanced, harmonized, and healed. Or any relief to be brought in for that tension. Just going to ask any stress or tension be dissolved to zero. Ooh. Thank you. As the green light continues up down your shoulders, arms, and into your hands, and I'm seeing like a diamond, a bit like a 3D diamond, rotating above some of your palms. You kind of, if you ever play The Sims and they have that like diamond shape above their heads, kind of like that sort of object spinning in your palms. To have a look that up if that resonates with you. It will do for a few of you. I'm seeing Mother Earth Gaia embracing you, like putting her hands in your hands, and also embracing you in a hug, and like rubbing your back to soothe you and your nervous system and your inner child. I'm hearing for some of you, your inner child is afraid to come out to play. Ooh. And I feel terribly stiff, which might be an issue for some of you. You might have aches or pains, joint issues, stiffness, or poor circulation. Just asking for that to be balanced, harmonized, and for healing energy to be brought in for any of that as well. Headaches, I'm hearing. Some of you mightn't be drinking enough water, or it might be like a lack of salts. So asking for balance, harmony, and healing for that too, please. Has this emerald ray, but I heard ruby ray. So a ruby might also be is a ruby birthstone? I'm not sure, but ruby is coming in for some of you. That crystal energy, that stone energy. Again, to have a look at that, if that resonates with you. There's a particular message there for some of you as the emerald ray continues to climb up into your throat, your voice box, I'm hearing in particular. Some of you, there might be some damage there to your voice box, your vocal cords. You might be prone to sore throats, or something to do with your esophagus as well. Digestive issues, I'm hearing, is also for some of you. Just asking for some healing to be brought in for that, and balance and harmony as the emerald ray continues up your face into your third eye and your crown. Something to do with your ears. I don't know if they are blocked or you're hard of hearing, you find it difficult to hear things. It might be because you heard something that you didn't want to hear and that energy is stuck there, so I'm going to ask for that to be cleared and transmuted. Some of you might have a cold, actually. That's what I'm feeling right now, or the flu. It could be also be a detoxification of your physical body in relation to ascension. For some of you, your body's going through a detoxification process as it takes in the energy, the high frequency energies. As you take in more light, toxins and stuff come up to the surface to be released, and the flu is your body's way of detoxifying. Colds are similar also, but they're also saying to investigate if you have symptoms like this, to sit with the energy and to ask why it is there, because it has a message for you and it is there to tell you something. The sniffly nose. Oh my goodness, I'm so cold now, shivering. Okay. That also might be the case for some of you. You shiver a lot. You have difficulty regulating your body temperature. You kind of have, I said it earlier, bad circulation. But I'm just going to ask for that to be balanced, harmonized, and some healing energy to be brought in for that. Excuse me, some clearing of that energy is also happening for quite a few of you. So this emerald ray is going to spiral up past your crown, up up above your head into your soul star chakra, and up further still into your stellar gateway chakra. And I'm going to ask that you are plugged into the galactic grid that's best for you. Okay, usually I say the grid that's best for you, so it seems that all of you are being plugged into a galactic grid this time. You have galactic roots, galactic origins. You mightn't even be aware of it yet, but I'm just hearing you will be made aware of it if you don't already know that, or know what galactic energies that you hold. so that you are fully, completely supported above and below by the earth energy from below and the galactic energies above, held safe, secure and solid for this healing. So that was a healing in itself with the emerald ray and the white light. There was a lot going on there. So I'm just gonna see what's next. So I'm like, we didn't even set intentions, I don't think. Unless you set them when we were talking about programming the Anana, which I think some of you did. Just totally fine. But I'm just hearing, yeah, if there's anything else that you want to set an intention for to receive healing for, to do so. Either again out loud or in your mind. I'm going to ask the angels to receive that and bring that to me so I can channel the energy for you. Because I'm going to bring in Archangel Ariel, who is my absolute favorite, my wing woman. I'm going to channel her energy. So I'm just going to ask to be opened up to channel the highest and purest frequencies of Archangel Ariel's love, liquid love, in a way that's best for everyone here to receive for the highest and greatest good. Oh no. And just receive Archangel Ariel's liquid love now for whatever it is that you have set an intention for. And I'm just going to stay in my heart and let this energy flow to you and hold space for you there. That's it. Just a really quick transmission because I think the main healing was in that source energy in the emerald ray. There's also a spider here on my mic, so that might also be another message for some of you to look it up and take what resonates. And I'm going to begin to close down.